I read the chapter on the Jets, and it scares me because their schedule to start the year is absolutely insane. They play all 4 AFC North teams to start the year. So it's that Browns defense, Bengals, Steelers, Ravens, and the Ravens are first, and the Ravens are like historically incredible in week 1. So it could get ugly very quickly. I've told this story before. The reason I'm high on Zach Wilson is I used to do a pod with Chris Sims, and I was there when he said coming out of the draft that Pat Mahomes would be the next Brett Favre when people didn't even think he should be a first-round pick because he went to Texas Tech. He was high on Josh Allen when all the media thought he was inaccurate.
Sims was a Texas guy, right? He wasn't even a Tech guy, so it wasn't even being a homer.
Oh, Sims is more concerned with being right than he is with any of that nonsense. Because you have to understand, we did a podcast for 5 years where we didn't think anybody gave us any credit, and so we just wanted to be right, and we would remind you. And he was right about Lamar, and he was right about all these guys that I wasn't in the hobby for. And I always said the next time that he's high on a quarterback, because he was super high on Herbert, but by the time Herbert's cards came out, they were already selling for crazy prices because we all saw it his rookie year. And so this is the first time where he was super high on Zach Wilson, and the market was not that high on Zach Wilson. So I made a play. Because the thing that Sims has always been good at evaluating compared to other people is the importance of arm strength and the ease in which to throw the football. I will say this, the other guy that I think has a monster year is Mac Jones. And I think that Mac unfavorably is being kind of seen as a check down guy. And I think it all goes back to that Monday Night Football game where it was like 60-mile-per-hour winds and they threw it 2 times. And I think people saw that as a slight on him, but I have a feeling, even with those lack of weapons, he's going to be great. I still think Trey Lance, right? Yeah, but anyone that's drafted Devontae Parker in fantasy knows you're going to get him for like 5 games, and you don't know when they're going to be. And they're going to be great. I covered Devontae Parker in Louisville. It was Teddy Bridgewater and Devontae Parker. They went to the Sugar Bowl and beat Florida when no one expected it, which is the reason I'm a huge Teddy Bridgewater fan. But yeah, I think I like Zach. I like these quarterbacks. And, I love Jalen Hurts. And I think the Eagles, the more that I think about it, they're like an 11-12 win team. I think they're a 12-win team.
I don't think Hurts long-term, but for this season, I think Hurts might have the easiest division-winning team.
The Eagles have the second easiest schedule in the NFL.
He wins the division, and his cards will be. I mean, they're ready. Run up a little.
They were the number 1 rushing team in the history of the NFL last year. In the history, granted, they played 17 games. They have the best. I think they have the best offensive line in the NFL. I think they have the deepest D line in the NFL. And I just think that the Cowboys took a huge step back. I still don't trust Daniel Jones, and the Washington have Carson Wentz.
Cowboys have no wide receivers either. None. They traded away Cooper, and their other guys are all injured now. Right, and
Trayvon Diggs is getting burned in training camp.
You get like 4 games out of Elliott. He did the old okie doke. He's going to take his money and run. He won't be the starting running back past week 6. The Giants are not horrible, but that's about the best I could say about them. Yeah. Washington's going to Washington. I mean, the Eagles, you're right. 12-5, 13-4. I mean, they have an easy schedule.
Well, now you're getting crazy.
Just because of the division. Seriously, just because of the division. They're going to beat up on their division. I mean, that's half the wins.
I haven't seen. Jalen Hurts has never beaten the Cowboys, so I'm a little bit worried. He plays like crap when he plays.
No, he'll beat them this year. The Cowboys are not.
But Goldberg, that's some of my quarterback breakdowns.